Japan is famous worldwide for its advanced technology, stunning landscapes, and rich culture. But beneath the sushi, neon lights, and cherry blossoms lies a society full of rules that can completely confuse outsiders. From the bow that speaks louder than words to the silence that carries hidden intent, some Japanese social rules are so strict or unexpected that visitors often leave wondering, did I just do something horribly wrong? In this video, we're exposing Japan's most confusing social rules, the ones travelers break every day without even knowing. Some of these rules will make you laugh, others will make you scratch your head, and a few might make you nervous to even visit Japan. Number 1. The art of the bow. In Japan, the bow is more than a greeting. It's a conversation of respect. The angle of your bow, how long you hold it, and when you do it all convey unspoken messages. A 15-degree bow, called eshaku, is casual and used for everyday greetings. A 30-degree bow, keirei, is for formal situations like thanking a customer or meeting a superior. The deepest bow, saikeirei, is reserved for apologies or showing deep gratitude. Foreigners often find this confusing because in the West, a handshake does the job. But in Japan, a bow is a physical manifestation of hierarchy and sincerity. Even when apologizing, people might bow repeatedly or stay in that position longer to show the depth of regret. Overdoing it can seem awkward, but underdoing it may appear rude. So, the secret? Match the other person's energy and remember, every bow speaks. Number 2. The silence of respect. In many countries, silence can feel uncomfortable. But in Japan, it's often a sign of wisdom and thoughtfulness. During meetings, meals, or even casual conversations, silence isn't awkward. It's meaningful. A pause can show that you're listening or reflecting deeply. Talking too much or interrupting is seen as self-centered. This rule surprises many visitors who mistake silence for disinterest. Yet, Japanese communication values haragae, the art of implicit understanding. It's about sensing feelings rather than explaining them outright. That's why Japanese people may not say no directly. They use subtle hints or phrases like, "That might be difficult." Understanding the silence is key. It often says more than words ever could. Number 3. Shoes off, please. This is one of the first things travelers notice in Japan. Removing your shoes before entering a home, temple, or traditional inn. But the rule goes deeper than cleanliness. In Japanese culture, the outside world is considered dirty and should not be mixed with the sacred cleanliness of living spaces. At entrances, you'll find a genkan, a small step-down area where shoes are left neatly facing outward. Visitors are expected to change into indoor slippers provided by the host. There are even separate slippers for the bathroom. Forgetting to switch them back before returning to the living area is one of the classic cultural blunders foreigners make. This ritual emphasizes mindfulness, being aware of boundaries, and respecting spaces that belong to others. It's not just hygiene, it's harmony. Number 4. Gift giving with hidden messages. Gift giving, or omiyage, is a refined art in Japan. Every detail matters: how you wrap it, when you give it, and what it symbolizes. Even returning from a trip requires bringing small souvenirs for colleagues or friends. But here's where it gets tricky. Refusing a gift at first is expected. Politeness dictates that you modestly decline once or twice before accepting. Accepting too quickly may seem greedy. The giver will insist, and after the polite exchange, you finally accept with both hands, often followed by a bow. And never open the gift in front of the giver unless they ask you to. It's seen as impolite. Gifts are not about monetary value, but about thoughtfulness and timing. Even the wrapping paper's color and texture can convey emotion. In a culture where harmony, dapue, is prized, gifts help maintain invisible social balance. Number 5. The Maze of Honorifics. Language in Japan is a reflection of respect and social hierarchy. Understanding when to use san, sama, kun, or chan can feel like navigating a minefield. San is neutral and polite, used for most adults. Sama elevates respect further, reserved for customers, or formal writing. Kun is often used for younger males or subordinates, while chan is affectionate and informal, used for children, close friends, or loved ones. But that's not all. There's an entire structure of kigo, honorific speech, that changes verbs based on hierarchy. Saying to do as suru becomes nasaimasu when speaking respectfully. Using the wrong form can unintentionally insult someone. Japanese society is deeply conscious of rank and relationships, and language reflects that sensitivity. Number 6. The complex code of dining. Etiquette eating in Japan is an experience wrapped in ritual. Before meals, you say, "Itadakimasu," a humble phrase meaning, "I gratefully receive." Afterward, you say, "Gochisu-sama deshita," thanking whoever prepared the food. But here's where it gets confusing. Slurping noodles loudly is polite. It shows enjoyment. Yet blowing your nose at the table? Deeply rude. Passing food from chopstick to chopstick is also taboo because it resembles a funeral custom. Chopsticks should never be stuck upright in rice either. That too recalls offerings made to the dead. Instead, rest them horizontally on the holder when not in use. These customs may overwhelm visitors, but they're all tied to respect for food, for tradition, and for the people sharing it. Every bite is part of a larger philosophy, gratitude through mindfulness. Number 7. The unseen rules of public behavior. Japan's public spaces are immaculate not by law, but by shared discipline. Eating while walking is frowned upon. People usually eat in designated spots or restaurants. Loud phone calls in trains or buses are considered inconsiderate, and littering is practically unthinkable. There are no trash bins on most streets, yet cities stay spotless because everyone carries their trash home. Even during festivals or sports events, crowds clean up after themselves. Foreigners often marvel at the orderliness, but it's rooted in a collective consciousness, omoyari, meaning consideration for others. This same mindset explains why you'll rarely see open displays of anger or confrontation in public. Harmony is maintained not by rules, but by social pressure and mutual respect. Number 8. The hidden world of apologies. Apologies in Japan are not just about saying sorry, they are a cultural language of humility. There are dozens of ways to apologize, each suited to a situation. Sumimasen can mean excuse me, thank you, or sorry, depending on context. Mushiwake gozaimasen is a deeply formal apology, while gomen nasai is casual and used among friends. What confuses outsiders is that people often apologize even when they're not at fault. A train conductor might apologize for a 30-second delay. A waiter might say sorry if the weather ruins your view. These apologies don't imply guilt. They show empathy. In Japan, taking responsibility, even symbolically, preserves harmony. The goal is not to assign blame, but to restore balance. A society that values collective peace over personal pride naturally turns apology into an art form. Number 9. The mystery of the Tatemae and Honne. Few concepts baffle foreigners more than Tatemae and Honne. Tatemae means the public face, what you say to maintain harmony or politeness. Honne is your true feeling, often kept private. For example, a coworker might say, "Let's have dinner sometime," but never mean it literally. That's Tatemae, a social lubricant. Expressing Honne too bluntly could disturb the peace. This duality keeps society running smoothly but confuses visitors who expect directness. Westerners might think Japanese people are being fake, but that's not the case. It's simply prioritizing emotional intelligence over confrontation. Understanding Tatemae and Honne means realizing that in Japan, truth isn't just what's said, it's what's understood beneath the surface. Number 10. The rule of harmony, group over self. Perhaps the most defining aspect of Japanese society is its emphasis on the group. From school to workplace, decisions are made collectively, and standing out too much can be frowned upon. The Japanese word wa represents harmony, and maintaining it often requires self-restraint. This explains why people rarely say no directly, why punctuality is sacred, and why workers stay late even when their tasks are done. It's about showing solidarity. Even the layout of neighborhoods, with shared cleaning duties and local festivals, reinforces this togetherness. While Western cultures celebrate individuality, Japan finds beauty in unity. Everyone moves in rhythm, like an orchestra without a conductor, each person aware of their part. To thrive in Japan, one must learn this unspoken symphony, the harmony between self and society. Think Japan's social rules were wild? Then you'll love the most bizarre houses you're allowed to live in, where people call upside-down and spaceship-like homes their everyday life. Or if you're hungry for more surprises, jump into who wins the fast food crown on every continent. To see which chains truly rule the world, pick your next adventure now and keep discovering the world's most surprising secrets.